Part 3, baby! Hi, my name is Beck Leavesley, and if you're new around here, on this channel we react to books, to movies, to musicals, and to really in-depth character analysis that people in the comments may or may not rip you to shreds about.
Bruh.
But in all seriousness, this is the third part to me reacting to Epic the Musical. I'm totally reacting to this blind. We have so far reacted to, let's see if I can remember them all in order. The Troy Saga, the Cyclops Saga, the Ocean Saga, Storm Saga, Ocean Saga, I've heard it both ways, and the Cersei Saga. That was not rehearsed. I'm actually proud of myself for remembering those. Today we are moving on to the Underworld Saga, which I have heard is the last saga of the first act of the musical. And I just want to quickly say this, because as our community is growing and growing, I'm so happy to have you guys here, and please just remember to always be respectful in the comments below, both to your fellow commenters and to me, because we're all just having fun talking about our theories, and this is a safe space to discuss different theories, and always just make sure you keep those comments respectful. So without further ado, I think we're just going to watch it, I guess. Let's do this. I'm running on very little sleep right now. I think about every night this week I've had max 5 hours of sleep, usually 4, sometimes 3, because work is kicking my butt, but that's a totally different deal. So I am in a very emotional and fragile state right now. So hopefully the Underworld Saga isn't too sad. I think I might be jinxing myself here. Hopefully this isn't terrible. Okay, we're gonna watch the Underworld Animatic Epic the Musical. There's a flash warning for this, so watch at your own user discretion. This is by Brit Pow Pixel. And I am linking all the animatics in my description box below, because you guys better go watch these and honor these artists, because visual artists are amazing.
Friends, Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet.
I love full speed ahead.
My comrades, this land confuses your mind. So no matter who we find, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Good.
Prophet. They're looking for the prophet. Ooh, it's spooky. Oh, the screams.
All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who've died. Nothing's what it seems.
Poor guy.
Nothing's what it seems. And here in the underworld, the past seems close behind. This land confuses your mind. When does a man become a monster? 558 men
58.
who died under your command. Captain, 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 why would you let the Cyclops live when ruthlessness is mercy? All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes,
Oh my
I
gosh.
dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems. But in the underworld, the past seems close behind. I keep thinking of the infant from that night. I keep thinking of the infant from that night.
This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever
He's in the other
we
one.
face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place where we can light up the world, here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Apologies.
That voice. It can't be. Mom?
Odysseus
Bye, Mom.
All I hear are screams. All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who've died. Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems. But in the underworld, your past is always close behind. Your past is always close behind.
Oh, is that the prophet?
Down in the underworld.
Why does he look like... Oh, okay, wait. I need to talk about... This is actually getting me... I started bawling my eyes out for his mom. But he... Oh my gosh. I'm gonna start crying again. He took too long. And the line about the... We wouldn't be here if you had just killed the Cyclops. Ooh, that is coming back to haunt him. And I just love that. I love when there is something that haunts the narrative. Same thing with Polites. Like, bringing Polites back for this is so perfect, to have that entity that acts as this counterweight to Odysseus's life. And it sort of, everything that happens is sort of anchored by Polites' death. I don't know if this is making any sense. Like I said, I'm running on very little sleep and I'm currently emotionally compromised right now. So try and understand what I'm saying here. But in literary analysis, in fiction storytelling, that is a essential part of storytelling, which that moment for Odysseus, that was his first plot point in which he made a decision that will then affect the rest of the story thereon after, right? But then Polites' death acts as this like increasing metaphor upon Odysseus's life and his journey, and so bringing him back is amazing. I need to talk about the color theory in this. So Odysseus is down here and all these spirits are green. Okay, these spirits are green and they have this green aura around them. I need to see this. If I'm totally wrong, I'm gonna cut this out of the video. But the spirits are green. And when Eurylochus reaches his hand out to touch Odysseus's shoulder, his hand has a green aura around it. It's green and it's not just like shaded green like Odysseus is, but it's got this glowy green. I don't want to say it, but I think that hand reaching out being green, I think Eurylochus is gonna die. Let's move on. This one is No Longer You, and this is by Jimena Natzel. I think that's how you pronounce the name. I'm gonna look this up right now.
How do you go about pronouncing it? If you do speak Spanish, you must know that the X at the beginning is not to be pronounced like an X, but rather like a J in Spanish. Just like when you say Mexico. So, Jimena, you do.
So this one is by Jimena Natzel. But yeah, I've already cried, so I have no hope now. I think I'm too emotionally compromised at this point. I'm too invested in this musical to not cry.
I am the prophet with the answers you seek. Time, I've unlocked it. I see past and future running free.
I like how he sounds a lot like Odysseus. Their voices are very similar.
Get home, but that's not a world I know.
What?
I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you.
Wait.
This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing. I see your palace covered in red, faces of men who had long believed you're dead. I see your wife with a man who is haunting, a man with a trail of bodies. Ooh! I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you all
I love
on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it all alive, but it's no
They're like dragging him down.
longer you.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, this might be my new favorite song now. That was incredible. I want to know who voices the prophet because he sounds so much like Odysseus. They sound like they have the exact same tone, which I think is so good because he's like looking into his future and seeing his past staring back at him. And it's just, that was incredible. I can't describe to you, like you can't feel my physical sensations, but like my heart is pounding and it's my hands like are like they're not shaking, they're just like they're just, oh my gosh, I can't even explain to you how I'm feeling right now. This is insane. Because here's the thing, when he says he sees you get home to your wife but there's all these bodies laid behind, it being Odysseus, but Odysseus is so changed by what has happened to him and by the things he's done, the things he's seen, and the things that people have done to him, that he's no longer the same man that left for war. I think, this is just my writer brain, and if this is not accurate, totally disregard this, but in, literary analysis and in storytelling, we only have, 3 different arcs that a main character can take. Really, we only have 2 arcs. The other one's a misnomer. It's not really an arc, but those are positive arcs, negative arcs, and then static arc. And the static arc is where a character does not change throughout the story, and that is a misnomer because it's not really an arc. It's completely flat, and the character does not change throughout the story. But those can be usually applied to side characters, background characters, foils of the character. So Polites would be a static character because he has the same philosophy and the same motivations and the same ideas throughout the story, so he would be a static character arc. I'm so sorry, I'm talking so fast. Whereas Odysseus, because he is a main character, he is either going to take a positive character arc or a negative character arc. Positive character arcs are usually the norm. They are the most common character arcs to happen. And so because of that, I sort of went into this with the assumption that he would be experiencing a positive character arc, and therefore his pride or his, what's the Greek word for pride? What's the one that like epic is all about? I can't remember it. Hubris, which is an ancient Greek term for excessive self-confidence, extreme pride, dangerous overconfidence, which would be applied to Odysseus when he speaks to the Cyclops and he tells him his name and where he lives. That is excessive and dangerous overconfidence because he's not looking far enough into the future to understand that these actions he is doing right now are going to have dire consequences in the future. In a positive character arc, a character would be taking that dangerous fatal flaw that they have, and then they would be learning from it, and they would kind of break the cycle and be able to defeat the final conflict based on what they've learned throughout the story. However, in a negative character arc, they are conflicted in the beginning, like a positive character arc. So that's why it's hard to tell whether a character is going to take a positive arc or a negative arc, because at the beginning of the story, they're both conflicted. They're either going to learn and grow from being conflicted, or they're going to further sink into a lie or into a misinformation or into their fatal flaw. Because the beginning is the same, it's hard to tell whether it's going to be a positive or a negative. However, I'm sensing my author nose is working overtime right now, and I think I am sensing a negative arc, which I would be absolutely thrilled about because negative arcs are my favorite. And I can't tell you that much about my book, but all I could say is I've spent a long time researching and analyzing and studying and writing negative character arcs. So this could be that. I've talked for a very long time. It's time to get on to the next song, which is going to be last one of the Underworld saga, which is Monster. This was by Gigi. We love them. Round of applause for Gigi always, because I just know this is gonna be good. I mean, the thumbnail is sick. There is a flash warning on this, so please watch at your own discretion. Let's do it. Oh, that first
How
note.
has everything been turned against us? How did suffering become so endless? How am I to reunite with my estranged? Do I need to change?
Yes. Yes. The arc is happening.
By the souls of those I've lost. I'm the only one whose line I haven't crossed. What if the greatest threat we'll find across the sea is me? What if I'm the monster? What if I'm in the wrong? What if I'm the problem that's been hiding all along?
Okay.
What if I'm the one who killed you every time I gave to guilt? What if I've been far too kind to foes, but a monster to ourselves? What if I'm the monster? Is the Cyclops struck with guilt when he kills? Is he up in the middle of the night? Or does he end my men to avenge his friend and then sleep knowing he has done him right? When the witch turns men to pigs to protect her nymphs, is she going insane? Or did she learn to be colder when she got older and now she saves them the pain? When a god comes down and makes the fleet drown, is he scared that he's doing something wrong? Or does he keep us in check so we must respect him and now no one dares to piss him off? Does a soldier use a wooden horse to kill sleeping Trojans cause he is vile? Or does he throw away his remorse and save more lives with guile? If I became the monster and threw that guilt away, would that make us stronger? Would it keep our foes at bay? If I became the monster to everyone but us and made sure we got home again, who would care if we're unjust? If I became the oh, ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. And deep down I know this well. I lost my best friend, I lost my mentor, my mom, 500 men gone. This can't go on, I must get to see Penelope and Telemachus. So if we must sail through dangerous oceans and beaches, I'll go where Poseidon won't reach us. And if I gotta drop another infant from a wall in an instant so we all don't die, then I'll become the monster. I will deal the blow, and I'll become the monster like none they've ever known. So what if I'm the monster? Lurking deep below, I must become the monster, and then we'll make it home. Penelope.
Oh my god.
I'll become the monster.
Gagged. I like being right. I like these things. I like knowing what's gonna happen and then being right. I'm sorry, but this is what we do on this channel, writer analysis. This is the moment in which something happens that changes everything. And ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. That was his I can't think of words right now. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited. I can't think of words. That is the antithesis that is exposing the hubris in his heart, and then he becomes accepting of it. He accepts it and he moves on. And if this sticks, because here's the thing, we can always do a redemption arc, and it could also be not as bad as he's making it sound right here. But if this sticks, then it's a negative arc. And those are some of the coolest arcs to read, to write, to analyze. Okay, I need to just read you because, like, from all my sources and stuff. The first pinch point is when Poseidon attacks his men, because here, if I read this for you, the first pinch point is when the opposition or antagonistic force looms in the distance. And so when Poseidon attacks his men, that is essentially Odysseus's own hubris, aka the consequences of his actions, coming back to haunt him. So this is what we would call the pre-midpoint reactionary hero, in which the protagonist pursues a fear-based goal. He wants to go home, and he is currently accepting this lie of ruthlessness as the means of getting home because he's reacting to the first pinch point in which Poseidon attacked his men and killed off the vast majority of his men. So it's pre-midpoint because this is coming before the plot twist. So I am gearing up for a plot twist here. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This one is going to be Suffering. It is also by Gigi.
Don't you miss me
More than you know.
then jump in the water and kiss me?
Penelope, I've told you this before. You know I'm afraid of the water.
I'll make sure that you are safe and sound. Come play with me and our daughter, and let's watch our
Wait, daughter?
love leave the ground.
Oh, I would, but I'd be suffering trying to float the whole
I
time.
would take the suffering from
Oh
you.
no, she's
As
not.
good as that sounds, right
This is
here
the
I'm
siren,
just-
isn't it?
And take the suffering from you.
You know that I prefer my feet on the
I
ground.
will take the suffering from you.
Fine, but only if you answer a question or two.
I love the metaphors happening.
Okay, so let's say I was on the run, or hiding, from, I don't know, Poseidon. And let's say he blocked the way home with giant waves and giant storms.
Oh no.
How am I to evade him? How am I to get home? Which route should I take? Where am I supposed to go?
He will chase you high and low, so find a place he'd never go. The one way you'll get home is sailing where he's scared to roam. Oh,
That's a beautiful
to the
voice.
lair of Scylla.
No.
This is your only way home, the lair of Scylla.
But Scylla has a
claws.
cost.
Well, you asked and now you know. Now jump in the water.
Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy and
I
terrified.
would take the suffering
This has
from
the same tunes as Warrior of
I
the
would
Mind.
die,
It's very
but can't
close.
You let me stay
I
dry.
can take the suffering from you.
You should come onto the ship. We'll jump at the same time.
I will take the suffering from you.
The things I do for you.
That is so pretty. That has a very similar vibe and style as Warrior of the Mind. Like, it's, I can't explain it, but the tune and the vibes, like, not the exact same melody, but the vibes are very similar to Warrior of the Mind, which is kind of a cool, I don't know, I would jump after Penelope. I'm a simp. I would jump after Penelope. I know it's not Penelope and he's being strong and doing what's right, but I would jump after Penelope. I read too much fan fiction. So this one is Different Beast by Duvet Box. A duvet box? Like a box with a duvet? Or is it a box made out of duvets?
Let's cut the charade. You are no wife of mine. You've been
Oh, that was
trying to
scary.
take my life this whole time.
Oh, he's angry.
I know underwater there are packs of you hiding.
He doesn't mess when it comes to his wife.
Yeah, I know exactly what you are. A siren.
My real wife knows I'm not scared of the water.
Okay, oh yeah.
And my real wife knows I don't have a daughter.
True.
But while you were so focused on turning my men into snacks,
You didn't notice that your friends got snatched.
What?
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now.
Monster.
No more of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you.
We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you.
We've been away from home for about 12 years or so. First
They don't know.
we slayed in our own war, and now we're here with more foes. While on the run from Poseidon, we found a ship with no crew. I realized nearby there were sirens singing sailors to their dooms.
Yeah.
We filled our ears with beeswax, that's how we resist your song. You pretended to be my wife, so I just played along. I read your lips and phrases, scanning for information. Sirens know about every route and horizon. Now I know how to get back to my island.
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you.
Let's do it. Oh, wow.
Man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer.
Wow.
You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you.
Switch up.
Oh, spare us, please.
Why? So you can kill the next group of sailors in this part of the sea? Nah, you wouldn't have spared me. I made a mistake like this. It almost cost my life. I can't take more risks of not seeing my wife. Cut off their tails! We're ending this now. Throw their bodies back in the water. Let them drown.
He is a different beast now. He is the one who feasts now. No more of us deceased, cause he won't take more suffering from you. He is the man-made monster.
Oh, the switch up is crazy.
Conquers. You are a threat no longer. He won't take more suffering from you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Kill them all! Kill them all! Kill them all!
The screams are crazy. I think it's really, really interesting about that particular song with all the people, all of his crew singing in the background, is because in, what's the song with the wind god, with the bag and the, keep your friends closer. Keep your friends close, keep your friends closer, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, never really know who you'll get trust. Because Odysseus in that song, he was singing about like, I can lead from the heart, I can see goodness. He's echoing Polites' philosophy here, but the crew doesn't like believe him. But as soon as this switch up happens, as soon as he's like, yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna slay everyone, it's gonna be crazy, like we're totally the monsters now, the crew is like 100% on board, which is sort of low-key a little insane. It's like they were just waiting for Odysseus to become ruthless. Okay, Scylla by Gigi. Warning, gore and scary stuff, so watch at your own discretion. Scylla's a pretty cool monster, so I am looking forward to this.
The lair of Scylla. This is our only way home.
I like the video game motifs in the background.
You're quiet today.
Deep down,
Not much to say.
I mean, yeah.
you hide a reason for shame.
I've got a secret I can no longer keep. Deep down,
You know that we are the same.
I opened the wind bag while you were asleep.
Leaving them feeling betrayed.
I was right.
Breaking the bonds that you've made.
I'm so sorry.
There is no price we won't pay.
Forgive me.
We both
Forgive
know
me.
what it takes to survive.
Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Deep down,
We only care for ourselves.
Umbilicus, light up 6 torches.
Deep down, we're lonely demons from hell.
Captain, something approaches.
Hello.
Oh my.
Run for your life!
Run in your sorrow and fears. Choke on your blood and your tears. Bleed till you run out of years. We must do what it takes to survive. Give up your honor and faith. Live up your life as a right. Die in the blood where you bathe. We must do what it takes to survive. We are the same, you and I.
That was insane. That has to be the coolest voice actress I've ever heard of. It makes me want to write a musical with a monster in it just so I could have her sing. That was insane. The growl, the rasp, the everything, the going from singing, and she just sounds beautiful. She sounds like Penelope. She sounds like Cersei. She's amazing and elegant and gorgeous. And then it just... That was so cool with her singing We Are the Same, You and I. Because that's what happens in a good story, is every single plot point, every single interaction that Odysseus has with these creatures, with these people, with these gods and these monsters and his crew and his friends, every single thing is either supposed to reinforce his idea of what he believes is true or challenge it. So even though it's a long stinking musical, every single song is essential because it does that. Because this musical could easily be like 3 hours long and you just have all this filler content. But this musical makes every single song important because when he goes to the Cave of Scylla, it's not just him fighting the monsters. It's her singing You and I Are the Same because she's a monster, but he's a monster too. I love that. So let's finish this up. This is going to be Mutiny by Riley G. I'm not going to pretend that this song is going to be a surprise for me because I do know what the word mutiny means. I've heard this motif before too.
Tell me you did not know that would happen. Say you didn't know how that would end. Look me in the eyes and tell me, Captain, that you did not just sacrifice 6 men.
Oh no.
Use your wits to try and say I'm crazy and mad. That this is all some trick the gods have sent. Tell me you did not miss home so painfully bad that you gave up the lives of 6 of our friends. When we fought the Cyclops, you were quick to hatch a plan. And when we fought with Cersei, it was you who left behind no man. But when we saw this monster, we didn't take a stand. We just ran. Say something!
I can't!
Then you have forced my hand.
You really do. Lower your weapon.
No can do. You miss your wife so bad you drained the lives of your own crew.
Don't make me fight you, brother. You know you'd have done the same.
If you want all the power, you must carry all the blame.
Eurylochus, Eurylochus, Eurylochus. Odysseus, Odysseus, Odysseus. There is no price he won't pay.
I am not letting you get in my way!
What the?
My brothers. Why?
How are we supposed to trust you now? Now, your time has come, your luck's run out. Now, the time has come to shut you down. You relied on wit, and then we died on it. Whoa.
My head. Where are we?
Oh no.
Some island, the first one we found. It's bursting with cows, just roaming around, begging us to eat. So much meat, and hunger is so heavy. This statue, the god of the sun, don't know where it's from, but here's where we found all these cows to hunt.
Shoot.
Right in front, and hunger is so heavy.
Hunger is so heavy.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
Odie, we're never gonna get to make it home. You know it's true.
You don't know that's true. This is the home of the sun god.
I'm starving, my friend.
But if you kill his cattle, who knows what he'll send. This is the home of the sun
I'm
god.
tired, my friend.
But we're so close to home, this can't be where it ends.
How much longer must I suffer
Please
now?
don't do
How
this.
much longer must I push
I
through
need
doubt?
to get
How much longer must I go about my
Eurylochus.
life like this when people die like this? Whoa, how much longer must we suffer now?
Reconsider.
How much longer must we push through
We
doubt?
can get
How much longer must we go about our lives like this when people die like this?
a man. Eurylochus, no!
It's yellow. Oh, it's gold. Oh gosh.
You've doomed us. You've doomed us all, Eurylochus!
Captain?
We need to get away from this island now! Grab an arm with all the strength your arms allow! These cows were immortal. They were the sun god's friends. And now that we've pissed them off, who do you think he'll send? Full speed ahead! Full speed ahead! Faster! Full speed ahead! Faster! Full speed ahead!
Oh.
We're too late.
Oh, his dad. I told you plot twist would be coming. I told you plot twist would be coming. It would be Eurylochus. It would be characters that are always conflicted tell the most powerful stories, because Eurylochus is conflicted because he loves his captain, but he sees like the treachery that his captain has done. And so when an instance comes like Scylla, and I'm trying to think of a good way to explain this. When an instance comes like Scylla, Eurylochus can't see that clearly. He can't see that, oh, us going through the lair of Scylla is a necessary step to us getting home, the way that Odysseus sees it, because Eurylochus is still hurt and his heart is still stinging from when they lost all the men to Poseidon because of Odysseus's hubris in interacting with the Cyclops. I am excited because I love Zeus's voice. I cannot stand the character, cannot stand the man. I mean, boy, child, baby. But I do love his voice. I love his voice. I can't believe this is the last one that we're reacting to today. I want to like keep going and watch all of them. This is insane, but my light is going out and I need to finish this. All right, Thunderbringer, this is the last song of the Thunder Saga, the last one we will be reacting to today, and this is by Neil Illustrator. Okay, warning, flashing lights, and suggestive themes. That basically sums up Zeus. Flashing lights and suggestive themes. That's Zeus for ya. Video game music. The boss music is playing.
Pride is a damsel in distress, hiding away where only I can undress her. Trials she cannot to confess. In the end, it's all the same once I apply all the pressure. Thunder, bring her through the ringer. Show her I'm the judgment call, the one who makes her kingdom fall. Lightning, wield her, use and gild her. Show her what she can't conceal, for true nature will be revealed. Tell me, Odysseus, if I were to make you choose the lives of your men and crew or your own, why do I think they'd lose? Enlighten me, King of Ithaca, since hunger was far too great. I wonder who'd take the weight of the damned and suffer a gruesome fate. To the thunder bringer, here to bring your ears until you're deaf with fear, and spear you while your death is near. Lightning wielder, here to yield your time, for you have passed your prime. Sublime you for your act of crime. Choose. Someone's gotta die today, and you have got the final say. You or your crew.
Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
Does a comet become a maiden?
I'm sick.
And does a candle become a light? Or does a man become a monster? Does a ripple become a tidal wave? And does a
Oh no. Oh, he's gonna. Oh no.
does a man become a monster?
Eurylochus.
Captain?
I have to see her.
But we'll die.
I know.
Thunder, bring her through the ringer. Show her I'm the judgment call, the one
What is
who makes
happening?
her kingdom fall. Lightning, wield her, use and gild her. Show her what she can't conceal, for true nature will be revealed.
He's. He sacrificed them. When I said we were coming up on the game-changing midpoint, aka the plot twist, I did not think that it was going to be that. Well, I was right. Eurylochus died, so there's that. I'm telling you, negative character arcs always have the most, just soul-wrenching, gut-punching, like, nausea-inducing plot points. That's why I love negative character arcs, because they just, like, literally, like, throw me against a wall and smash my face in the ground. Sorry, that was graphic. Negative character arc through and through. I love it though. Like, I'm here for it. That makes me, I have so much to think about. I think I need to make like a follow-up video. Like when I watch all of these and all of them are out and we can see all of them, I need to make like a fully fledged, like pull out a poster board and with like red string attached and just describe everything that I've been able to muse on since first watching them, because you guys don't understand, this is me blind reacting, okay? So I've never seen this before, so I appreciate all you guys typing up these extremely long paragraphs. I mean, I'm a reader, I read them, this is like my homework, but I just feel like I need to watch that like 5 more times. My battery's about to die, my heart just died, I'm brain dead. I think that means it's the end of the video. So, like, comment, subscribe. What just happened?